Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about the game Tomb Raider Definitive Edition for the PlayStation 4. This is the second reboot of the Tomb Raider series, if I'm correct. I don't know, it's my first Tomb Raider game, and this is actually my second time playing through this one. I played through it originally when it first released on the PlayStation 4 as the Definitive Edition a couple years ago, and Rise of the Tomb Raider, the sequel, came out a couple months ago for the PlayStation 4, so I decided I want to play through this one again because I remember enjoying it so much. I wanted to play through it again before I play through Rise of the Tomb Raider, the sequel. Tomb Raider is a fantastic game. I haven't played any of the past ones or any other ones. This is the only Tomb Raider game I've ever played. So I don't know how it compares to the other ones, but this game is fantastic. It's just a wonderful game. There's a lot of negativity in gaming business these days, in the gaming industry. Talking about games that, release with a lack of content or just bloated with microtransactions and stuff like that. And this game is just a perfect example of positivity in the current gaming industry, in modern gaming. It's nice to have a AAA game that just feels like a really good quality game. They don't come around super often. I mean, we still have lots of positivity in the gaming industry, but there's a lot of negativity as well. So I really appreciate when I find a just really good quality AAA game, and Tomb Raider is definitely one of them. I've played through this game twice now, and both times it's just been fantastic. The game, it kind of has a slow start. I don't know if it's slow, but it's not a representation of how good it gets in the end. Like, if you just play the first couple hours of this game, you're not really going to get how awesome the end of the game is. Maybe they should have started with a more bombastic intro, and then kind of scaled it down a little bit through the beginning middle part. But this game just gets better and better as it goes along. I really enjoy this game a lot. I think it's fantastic. I really don't have any critiques of this game. The shooting is a little bit weird, like the combat, but I mean, I play first-person shooters all the time, and they put a lot of effort into perfecting the shooting aspect of the game, the gameplay, and so this game doesn't really compare to that, but it's also not shooting isn't the main mechanic of this game. It's the main combat mechanic, but most of your time isn't spent shooting in this game. And so I think it fits in really well with what the game is. Like, some people might say that it's weak and it needs to be fixed, but just because it doesn't compare to first-person shooters doesn't mean it's bad. I think it fits in very well with this game and what this game is trying to accomplish in its feel. I'm interested to see what they do to it in Rise of the Tomb Raider, but some people might critique the shooting. I think it's just fine. I think it works perfectly well within the aspect of this game. Exploring the world is fun. It's kind of an open world. Like, you can fast travel and you can kind of explore different areas, and go back to places you've been before. But it's also kind of linear at the same time. It kind of just depends on what kind of gamer you are. Like, if you're a completionist and want to explore the entire island, you can probably find out that it's pretty open world. But the way I play it, it was just pretty linear. I was going where it told me to go, and there's a lot of places where you won't be able to get back, so it kind of loses its open world aspect in that sense. But it's a really impressive game, both visually and gameplay wise. I love the puzzles. This game is really fantastic. All the critics were saying the same thing, that they were just blown away by this game, and I really do feel the same way. Tomb Raider is an awesome game. It's my first Tomb Raider game. And it really was a great introduction to the series for me. I'm really excited to play Rise of the Tomb Raider. I also got Lara Croft Go that just came out, and I also got Lara Croft in the Temple of Osiris. I'm excited to play those as well. Yeah. The only complaint I have about this game, and it's a dumb one. I mean, it's really minor, but it's cool that they turned Lara Croft into this icon, like this female hero for girls to look up to. I totally respect that. She's not like a sexual object in this game. she's a respectable, strong, independent woman in this game. I totally respect that. I understand what they were trying to do with it. Just because they did that to her character doesn't mean they can't have a skimpy outfit, though. I mean, if you look at the outfits in the game, it's like her standard outfit is the skimpiest one she has. Every other one is like her wearing like a bodysuit, like a, I don't know how to explain, like a jumpsuit, or like a really thick jacket, you know? Like, her main outfit with her tank top is the skimpiest thing she wears. I would like her to have an outfit with like short shorts or a bikini, you know? It doesn't have to be super sexual, but I feel something like a little bit more skimpy would be awesome. It is a video game. Like, sure, it doesn't make sense of her wandering around this, you know, lots of ice, wind island in a bikini, but it's a video game, you know, come on. And I think if you ask girls, you know, I don't think they would care. Like, I'm not talking about the hardcore feminists. I'm talking about just like normal women. It's like they're happy that there is a woman in video games that represents them. As long as that character isn't overly sexualized and her main uniform or her main outfit isn't overly sexualized, I don't think they would care if there was an additional outfit that sexualized her a little bit, like gave her some short shorts or a bikini. Like, I don't think that they would be offended by that. And I think, as a matter of fact, some of them might even choose it because it's cute. They might say, you know, I've seen girls play video games and they put a lot of thought into what the character is wearing. And, you know, they might say, oh, Lara Croft in a tank top and short shorts is pretty cute. I want her to wear that. And the dudes are like, hell yeah, Lara Croft's in a tank top and short shorts. I'm going to make her wear that. So that's my only criticism. You know, I understand what they were trying to do, trying to make her not as non-sexualized as possible so they could get some respect in that aspect. But I don't think that there should have been... I don't know. I think a little bit of fan service is okay. You know, just a little bit of fan service. But overall, Tomb Raider is a fantastic game. I highly recommend everyone play it. It's a positive aspect of the modern day gaming industry, and it deserves to be recognized. I don't usually play games like this. I usually like to stick to sci-fi or fantasy games. Any games that are based in the real world I'm not really interested in because I live in the real world, you know? And it's like I kind of like play video games to escape. This game has some supernatural elements to it, but like barely any at all. You know, it's like... It was either Tomb Raider or Uncharted, pretty much, because I have a PlayStation. And if you think about it, a lot of them, the games are pretty similar, and I see them compared online all the time of people arguing which one is better, Uncharted or Tomb Raider. And I don't know, they're pretty similar from what I've heard. They're both games that get really good review scores and are praised by a lot of people. So when it came to choosing which one I was going to play, of course I'm going to choose the one. Like, if you're looking at your character, it's a third-person game. Am I going to look at Nathan Drake or am I going to look at Lara Croft? I'm going to look at Lara Croft, alright? It's like, if that's the choice it comes down to, I'm going to pick the chick with the boobs and the butt instead of the dude, you know? I don't want to look at a dude for 12 hours, I want to look at a chick for 12 hours. Yeah. So what I'm saying here is Uncharted fans are gay. End of video right there. Leave a comment letting me know what you think. I'll see ya in the next one.